Alright, welcome back to Heroes of Might and Magic. So for you it's been like 2 weeks since I last played. For me it has been many months. So I'm coming back into it and I'm excited to be back into it. And this time around I'm going to be playing another map which is highly recommended. Hopefully this one isn't as broken as the last. This is Peaceful Ending, and this is one that hasn't been removed. I don't know anything about this map. I'm going to be playing on 200% difficulty because I'm playing as Luna, who is kind of overpowered. She's actually more powerful than you might expect, because I'm not going to be doing Lord Cameron's Mako Challenge. Instead, I'm going to be playing with a bunch of mods, because I have my own sort of modded version of the game. So I'm going to... mods I did, or they're not really mods I made so much, it's like value tweaks more than anything. I guess it's a mod in that sense, but I'm going to be playing with that, and you're going to get to see how I would balance the game if I only had a text editor and limited time. And also, I've added in a bunch of plugins from Alex SPL as well as Ben. Ben has, his mod is just a bug fix mod, so it does little things like the human's lighthouse no longer gives a speed boost to all heroes on the map, and towers no longer do bonus damage to you if you have armor, that sort of thing. So Ben's bug fixes is just a mod I love to have all the time because it fixes those simple little things. And we're going to be playing on Shadow of Death. This is the HD mod I'm playing. So no Horn of the Abyss this time around. Years of brutal bloodshed has finally ended. Before, conquest had always been the first thing to come to one's mind when they wanted something. It never occurred to anyone that a person might trade with another instead of fighting. This morning, your spies report that all the other nations have something completely different in mind, and that is to save up resources for one final stretch of war. So much for a peaceful ending. So as I understand it, this map is kind of in the vein of maps like a Viking We Will Go, where it has a bunch of special heroes available, it has a bunch of special dragons available, all that good stuff. Everything that people like. One of the main things that my mod, I'll call it my mod just for simplicity's sake, but one of the main things my mod does is it vastly busts fire magic. Because fire magic as a school sucks. What I've done is spells in the fire school, I haven't made it so they scale better based on power, because you know, that would just be buffing them straight up, which is fine. But what I've done is I've made it that fire magic is unique among the schools of magic, where the most important thing you can do is buff your skill. So expert fire mage is much more powerful than a basic fire mage. And I have no experience with Luna, so I don't know if this is a good idea or a bad idea. From what I understand of her, yeah, so she does double damage. Her firewalls do double damage, which is a crazy specialty. They nerfed it in Horn of the Abyss. But what I have done, I have doubled the scaling firewall gets from fire magic. So if Luna wasn't bad enough already, now she's like quadruple in a way. So yeah, power isn't going to matter so much for fire magic. That's the main thing, just getting it up to the top skill. So eventually all the other schools will outpace it, but it's good early game spike, and it does have some utility now that it didn't have previously. If I've done everything right, which remains to be seen, of course. So I can't really afford to stop for wood at the moment, because what I need is gold. And that's not going to be enough. I can't take on those evil eyes because I don't have forgetfulness. Yeah, I'm going to want water magic as well, for sure. Okay, this is all rough terrain as well, which means I'm going to be moving super slow if I don't stick to the road. So I'm kind of not playing very well right now. But I think she'll make up for it just in terms of sheer power, hopefully. Now this could be anything, so I think it's worth getting. I will only get one firewall. So what I want to do is make it count, right? So I want to get them all in a position where they will come swarming over to me. And then I want to make it so that they will... Oh, I thought if it pointed the other direction, because I wanted it to be on these two squares. So failing that, I guess I will do this. And then just hold still. Yeah, there we go. So this isn't anything she can't do already. My mod isn't... my mod's making it maybe say, okay, that is very good. It is less good than it used to be because Earth Magic I have nerfed in a few ways. But it's still Orb of Silt for Earth Magic, so it is still good. Alright, I need gold. And yeah, let's grab the Scholar. I believe... Okay. I thought I might have added a mod that lets you reject Scholars, but I guess not. And there's no watering hole there. This is a nasty start in terms of the terrain. But that's what this... Ooh, excellent. That's what this map's about, I guess, you know. It's all part of the map. Okay. Serpent flies are dangerous for me to fight because they're really fast. And I'm not, you know, I haven't, like I said, I've never really played with Luna, so I don't have confidence in my ability to cheese to the utmost yet. So if I crack this open, I might be in trouble. Okay, so that looks promising. And I can just do a little something like this. And... Oh! I guess I've never seen that interaction before. Huh. Okay. I can work with that. Let's see. I just need a double layer of fire. Yeah? Let's see. Let's see here. Yeah, okay. 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 Oh, this is weird. And I hope that the fire isn't about to go out. Yeah, okay. I don't know why I got bad luck there. Oh, because I robbed a tomb, of course. That's understandable then. Okay, so this fire is about to go out. Oh, no. I forgot that. They seem like they would fly, don't they? Okay. It's fine. Nobody panic. I'm not panicking. Okay, try again. We just put it here. I stand here. And, okay. Definitely need practice with that. Okay, and I can grab a second bit of mana still from the magic string because they have two pickups points, which I believe is not intentional. But that's fine. And I wonder if this was meant to cut me off from other players. I hope not, because I can't really fight back if that's the case. Sanctuary could be handy. And there's another magic spring right there, which is kind of... Now, I don't believe if I have a mod to let me reject Witch's Hut or not. I don't remember what all the mods do. And sometimes the plugins don't work, right? They conflict with each other, or HD mod has had an update that breaks them. So we'll see if some of them are actually working or not as well. That's something to consider. And since... how do I... No, there we go. I'm going to do that just in case I get attacked by someone who isn't an AI, like an AI monster that's easy to exploit. Not like some pixies. Okay, so I could pretty easily beat trolls, I think. And let's see here. I might need to do something about her specialty to fix fire magic. It's you know, something more along the lines of what Horn of the Abyss did, where they buff fire magic but nerfed her. But it's kind of fun, isn't it? Okay. I believe. Yeah, never mind. I thought I'd done something to view Earth, but I guess I was wrong. So. Okay, still no one here. Pack of Horned Demons for Chapel of Stilled Voices. I don't really care about the Stilled Voices, I don't think. I could fight the Horned Demons for XP though, because they're very high in HP. So that could be dangerous, but that could be worth it as well. If they get morale, I could be in trouble. But I think I'm willing to take the risk. Okay, let me see here. So what I really want right now is stone, and there's almost certainly going to be a little bit of stone. So I didn't buff scouting, unfortunately. So it's not going to be like Horn of the Abyss style scouting, which I love. I didn't touch any of the skills, except in that I might have a mod right now that buffs them. Yeah, I don't seem to have a mod that buffs scouting, as far as I can tell, but I do have one that makes Witch's Hut a choice, so I can refuse them in theory. Okay, so moment of truth, how good am I at this game? And I am going to be using any cheesy strategy I want. This is not a playthrough where I try to not cheese things. This is going to be me showing what can be done instead of having homebrew rules, what can be done with modding to make you have your decisions be interesting, just like I did with Lord Cameron's macro challenge, ideally. Okay, so the scary thing that's going to happen here is going to be that they can't all get past each other. So they're going to start going around. Oh, and they can get morale. Stop that. Okay, okay, okay. And then now, just a simple matter of doing something like that. Okay. Come along that. Oh, no, I don't like it. Okay. You know, I'm not going to risk it. Just nice and simple. There we go. Okay, Chapel of Stilled Voices. Like I said, I don't really care. If I give you 15,000 gold, you'll let me through. Okay, no thank you. And then I will grab the other side of the magic spring. And still no one in sight, that's good. Okay, what do we have here? Pathfinding. Given that everything here is rough terrain, I think I'll take it. Okay, Pegasus Rider's too fast for me. This looks promising up here, though. I like the looks of that. Let's get Ainen to... Well, he'll wait and see if there's anything worth his while that's better up there. Bring you up, and I'm going to... oh, I could have... No, the Medusa store I couldn't have done. Okay, let's just take a peek up here, see if we can see anything. And I'm definitely going to want stone to start going out this way. Okay, and I'm going to want money, obviously, and in the meantime, I guess I'll get the Citadel. Alright, let's get a little bit more knowledge, or maybe even some... Well, spell power, like I said, isn't going to matter as much. So yeah, let's get a little bit more knowledge. No, I don't. I'm feeling lucky. Okay, these guys are fast. Yeah. And if they get morale, it's all over. So I could really do with the that negative morale thing, actually. That thing that negates morale, that is. Okay, okay, okay. Right. So if I stand right here, they should... Yeah, okay. Oh, this doesn't feel safe. I see why people say Luna's strong, but this is scary. You know, like, the cost is to your heart. Okay. No! Oh, well, I defended at least. Okay. And you have to know how... You have to remember how long these last. Okay. It doesn't last long. Okay, good thing I defended. Okay, so, first thing that one of the mods changes is Eagle Eye has been buffed. I don't think there's a buff on Earth that makes me want to take it. I believe what it does now is you can just steal people's spells during combat at any point. Like, it doesn't matter how... Yeah, I think I will just poke ahead. It doesn't matter if they cast the spell or not, you can just steal it, and you can use it immediately during the combat. So it's actually almost useful, except the problem is you still have to fight heroes a lot in combat, and there's not just neutral heroes wandering around or something, so it's not going to work. The trade was going so peacefully. You still have no idea why they must resort to war every time. After briefly thinking of what you are to do, you come to the conclusion that if they agreed to peace once before, then maybe, just maybe, they will do so again. After quickly writing a message to the other lords, you call for several messengers. Week of the Archer. That is not what I want to hear. Whites. Whites are going to be a little scary. You know what? Just, you know, in case of things going wrong... Ooh, and yes, I would also like this. So this will negate positive morale. It won't... So, you know, it's kind of not good, but it will at least mean that my opponent isn't going to go twice and surprise me. So it makes my strategy slightly more predictable. Okay, keep going, see if there's any... Okay. I can probably add green dragons. This firewall is level 2. Okay. So no, it won't work on green dragons. So that is a dead end. And up here there's a portal of some kind, and only several storm elementals, so it's not that difficult, but I don't actually have an army. I've just been cheesing my way to victory, and I'm still not doing that great. So let's see, what I really want is an altar of earth. So I will get the altar of water to begin with. And well, what I really, really want is money. And I can't take that because they've got a full-blown castle. So they'll just shoot my fairies. No matter how hard I cheese. And I don't have visions, eh? No. What spells do I have, actually? I have firewall. Okay. One trick pony. A pack of whites. Let's go. Now, there's no wraiths, thankfully, so they're not going to be draining my mana. And also, undead don't have bonus morale, so that's nice. And now, undead fly. Not undead, rather, but whites fly. So, I'm going to have to get them to stand right next to me. So in order to do that, I think I want to do something like this. Because that will hopefully pull these ones, yeah, that'll pull them up this way. And then I can put the firewall here, and I can stand here. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's tricky fighting against flyers, obviously. Not ideal. I don't have any attack. I would definitely like a little bit of attack. And I will happily search the tomb. Yes. Okay. Yeah, the least exciting thing in the game. Because it's a necklace, and necklaces can be really powerful. Okay, so this will massively buff me, my fire magic strength, which I don't really need right now. Alternatively, unless I want to fight those, I think it was rust dragons I saw. Alternatively, getting more spell power. I don't think I want spell power on this map because there is so many magic springs. Oh, crystal dragons. Oh, could I take down crystal dragons? Oh, could I take down crystal dragons? The problem is it doesn't show how much damage this does. And I really am not sure. Oh, crystal cavern. Can I take a crystal cavern or crystal dragons right off the bat? Oh, that is hubris at its finest. Now, one of the big problems with crystal dragons is that they move. They're very fast, so they will go first and they will kill me. But if I could... And I don't remember if it's 1 or if it's 3. I kind of want to save and try it just to see what happens. Oh, man, it's tempting. Or alternatively, like, I don't lose the game if I lose my hero, right? I could just try it and see what happens. I believe they have, like, 600 health, and I don't think I'm going to be doing 600 damage. Like, if I can kill them, then something's... Then it's not balanced, right? And I didn't try to make it overpowered. I did try to make it balanced. You know, as balanced as Luna can be. So... Let me whip open the mod editor and see what the values are. So it should do 40 damage plus 10 per tower. So that's 80, and then times 2, so 160 damage. Which is nowhere near enough to fight a crystal dragon. Which is good. It actually isn't that strong. I've just been fighting fairly weak fights, and I have Luna. So, yeah, it's... Altar of Earth I could do, though. I don't believe that Earth Elementals are resistant to fire. Ooh, I want the City Hall. I can't double check. However, that said, there's going to be like 9 of them or something like that. They will be able to walk through the fire, I'm pretty sure. Let's see here. Lorelei. I'm not really a huge fan, honestly. I kind of want someone else to be like Christian. I do like Christian. We just had a good playthrough with him as Perseus. Bring him back for old time's sake with a Ballista instead. I didn't do anything to Ballistas, I don't believe. What I can do is just get Lorelei to walk around, gather some stuff for me, and I'll grab Celia as I can. Okay. I think I can beat the Earth Elementals. I'm gonna have a second fairy just as backup. And, ooh, pack of liches. If only I had expert forgetfulness, then I would really be taken off. Okay, let's see. How many do we have to deal with? It's 9. Okay. So, this is one of the main features that I changed. And that is that. Oh yeah, it also does that. Earth Elementals now have more attack, more defense, do a little bit more damage, and have double the health. They cost twice as much to build, and they have half the growth. But they're a tier 5, and they have never been very strong at all. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to do something about that. How am I getting bad morale? Oh, because I looted another tomb. My bad. Okay. And then... I can do... Let's see. Can I have fun with it and do something like this? Yes. Okay. And then I can grab some of these. So yeah, they're much tankier now. They're much stronger, more befitting of what they look like. You know, they look like a brick that can't go down, and now they are. As you saw there, they're taking all those firewalls. Iron Golems. Iron Golems are resistant to magic, so that will not be an easy fight, but it might be possible. It looks like there is someone up there. And how strong are they? I could beat Alamar. Okay. It'd help if I had magic left, which I might not after I fight the Iron Golems, but the Gold Golems, but I'll give it a shot. I'm gonna give it a shot. Okay, Disguise has been changed, so I'll just show what it does now. You can now choose your army strength. You know, especially if you actually have Expert Disguise or something, which I don't know if it affects the AI or not, but it's kind of fun, I guess. That wasn't me, obviously. I'm not that talented. That was Alex SPL, like I said. Okay, one of the other mods that's going to vastly define this playthrough is a dumb mod I came up with, and Alex said, yeah, that's a great idea, I'm going to do it. Well, he didn't say it was great. He said it was interesting, I believe. But he said, I'll implement it because it should only take me a few seconds. So you know how tactics, if you have tactics and your opponent has tactics, they counter each other out? So every skill now does that. So if I have expert wisdom and my opponent has expert wisdom, then neither of us have wisdom. And same for, well, I don't know if it works on wisdom, but it works for all the other skills. So my fire magic might vanish if they take fire magic. So it kind of becomes like a game of chicken where you don't want to take earth magic necessarily, even though earth magic's super... Well, maybe you want to take it even more to prevent them from having it, but then you're not really going to have it useful in battle. So yeah, kind of a weird idea. I don't think it really makes the game better, but it's fun. So I've never tried it out, so I really want to try it out. So that's what I'm going to do. And now I'm going to die to a bunch of gold golems. Okay, so I think the thing about gold golems, because they're taking like no damage, is I want them to walk through the fire. I mean, obviously I want them to walk through the fire, but I really want them to walk through the fire. Meaning I need to have them come up at an angle. Yeah, so if I stand like here, and then I stand here next round, they're going to walk up diagonally, and then they'll get hit twice by the fire. That's the... Because I need them to walk through as much fire as possible to save my soul power. Yeah, so... Oh, I'm not allowed to... Right, okay, that's... Okay, yeah, I can do it like this. So... Is this going to work? I'm not actually sure this will work. Because these guys, I think, will just come straight up. But if I stand... But if I stand like... I don't know. I don't think this is going to work, but let's find out. Yeah. But what I'd really like is for them to walk through the fire more. Yeah, okay. So now there's still a few places that are somewhat safe. Okay, how do I double it up this time? I can't exactly. It appears I am safe here. But maybe this guy will come down? Yeah. Good. Okay. And now we come to the tricky bit, but if I put the firewall here, and I stand Oh, I don't think I did that right. I stand here and I pray. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. 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 Ah, they're tanky. Yeah. Come on. Come on, lads. There you go. There you go. Okay. And then, where can I stand? I can stand like, I want them to walk through two wherever possible, like I said, but sometimes you don't get what you want, so we'll see. See how this does. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Come along. Come on, come on. One step further. No? Okay. Then we do it like that, and I stand approximately here. You can count it to be a bit more accurate, obviously, but I think I'm doing all right with just eyeballing it. Hopefully I'll have enough left for the next fight. I stand like this. Yeah, okay. Okay, you ready to fight, Alamar? If you have, like, a spell, I'm dead. So, this will be interesting. I'm gonna take your gold if you don't mind. Let's fight. Okay, what do you got? You've got 52 troglodytes, and not much else, hopefully. If he has, like, fireball, that would be a problem. What do I want to do about this? I want them to walk at diagonal, of course. So, stand here, they come over like, yeah, what's the path they're going to take? You know, something like that, right? I could do something like that, and then just hope he doesn't have like chain lightning or fireball, and never drop below. I have to be careful. I can't drop below this point, right? Okay. Okay, good. There we go. Leadership, I don't care about too much. And let's see if he has a castle. Okay, which way is the castle going to be? That way will be quicker to check, so I'll probably pop up there in a second. Let's see, castle. It's going alright so far. A little bit cheesy, just a little bit. Yeah, we're still good here. Okay, hello. Do you actually have a real army? You've come to get revenge? Yeah, it looks like it. And I don't actually have any spells, so I lose. Let me see. If I had like, if I just had a couple spells, I think I'd actually stand a chance here. Yeah. Okay. Pleasure doing business with you. I will, 1, 2, 3. I can lose 3 more. Yeah? I can lose 3 more. However, I don't believe I'm allowed to place the firewall here anymore. Yeah. Okay, so you could stand right there, I think it was, right? Yeah. Now, I sure hope you don't stand right there, because wouldn't that be embarrassing to me? Yeah, okay. And now, unfortunately, I do not have mass forgetfulness, so I will be surrendering and giving you 25 gold. Or do I just run away? I just run away. Okay. Well, oh, ooh, hello. Okay, you're not super strong. Ooh, unicorns would come in handy. Yeah, I'll grab that. That's nice for me to grab. And I would like my Luna back, please. get her the Altar of Earth and just get her out there, or do I go for Mage Guild level 2? I think I need an army, but unfortunately Earth Elementals are really slow, right? So does she have movement? She does have movement. Alright. I would like... I'm glad that they didn't go down that easily. Oh, is that a different color? No, that's the same color, yeah. I'm glad they didn't go down that easily, but on the other hand, I would like to take them out, and Melodia actually looks moderately powerful. It starts... We can... But if I get, like... What do I have for spells? What do I have? Okay, I don't really have much, but I do have something. I would like to... I'd like both. I'd like both. And... Let's do it this way. I'm gonna get the Earth Elementals. Oh, I don't have money for them. Well, that could have been a way to do it. Right, because what I was gonna say is I'll get the Earth Elementals so I have a force to just take out stuff for the moment, and then I'll deal with it from there. But it looks like I'm not really gonna have a choice. So I guess I'll grab a tiny bit of attack while I wait. No, I do not. I wish to win. Okay. Careful now. This is going to be a little tricky. Shouldn't be too bad, though, actually. Because all the wolves will be gone. But I will lose my fairy if I do my current plan. But if I stand... Yeah, okay. So I just need to stand about there. Right? Well, I want the wolves to be able to reach me. Yeah, I think that'll work. Oh, okay. That's not good. That's bad even. Okay. Right. Huh. How are we doing? Holding it. We're holding it down here, actually. I kind of wonder why I lost on the replay, really. Yeah, they're hanging in there. Okay. Not ideal. By any means. Several storm elementals, yeah. Okay. Get that. And then... I guess I want that, if I can, without getting taken out. Let's see what happens. Okay, they're taking a bunch of the stuff I want for myself. Very selfish. Ooh. Ooh, I could do without the pendant of courage. One of the best items in the game, like I said in a previous video. And not that hard to get. Like, they are flying, but still, Luna could do it. For the moment. Let's see. Okay, we've got blind, got firewall for everyone, we've got lightning bolt, and remove obstacle. Okay. So blind has been massively nerfed. It now is super duper expensive. And its cost only goes down if you have fire magic. So yeah, it's 10 now. And so if you don't have fire magic, blind now costs 16 mana to cast, which is, you know, double what it used to be. And I could possibly even make it even more expensive. Because it is really good, right? Okay, 1 earth elemental, 1 pixie, and with this massive army. Oh, I would like to stop at one of those delicious springs of mana. Several storm elementals. I can take on those without a spring, right? Yeah, okay. And then, what do we got here? Okay. And I guess I can just run up and take their other stuff. I don't want to lose my heroes because it is expensive to lose a hero. And she's not very strong. She's too strong for me, so... well, actually, Ainan's pretty good, you know? I'm just going to do that so she can't get them, you know? And then... come around here. Hillfort is nice to have right away. This, I guess the center bit is meant to be really good. Looks like there is an underground. Necklace of Ocean Guidance I don't think is going to be useful. I'm tempted to see what's up here. Oh, excellent. Okay. Give me a little bit of Altar of Water, nice. A little bit of... ooh, look at that. Gold mine. Perfect. Gold mine with my very, very slow army. Kind of risky. But we have a nice choke point right here. Okay. So, do one of those, and let them come to me. And then, if these gentlemen want to fight, they can. Ooh, he's too smart. See, this isn't a fight that Earth Elemental would win before I buff them. Of course, I would have been able to afford more, but it's better to have more HP. Like, it's better to... yeah, it's better to have more HP. Because that means that not only do first aid tents work better on you, but also, if someone does 40 damage to me, I don't lose any at all, instead of losing half my stack. And yeah, their attack is doubled plus a little bit, basically. So they do the same damage, they have the same HP, they cost the same pound for pound, but it is better to have your HP combined, basically. And then I did buff them a little bit on top of that. That's how it works. Just got herself some bad morale there. Now, her army is, yeah, it's decent. I don't think Ainan can beat that, even though he's no wimp. She'll see him if he comes down here, which could be bad. I can see where she came from if I go up here. Ooh, that looks... where did she come from? Refugee camp could be very fun early game. This reminds me a lot of like Slugfest, you know? Just very quick, jump into it, get going. Ogres, that's a great source of XP. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. The problem with a choke point, like before, is that they'll go around it once they start blocking it. So what we do is we keep the choke point open. Unfortunately, they're all going to come around this way. But these lads... there we go. Let's see here. Looks like it's underground. And let's see, I'd like capital, obviously. Altar fire, sure. Is my town in any danger from anyone right now? No, it doesn't look like it. I can get some earth elementals if I need to. And Torsar and Christian. Okay. Yeah, I think he's just gonna stay there. And she doubled her spell points. New week. So I'll grab that double spell. Looks like she looped around instead, and she was able to take that gold mine, which is surprising. I guess they do start with a lot of money, so they have probably some pretty good buildings. Do I want air magic? I do. I want to go all magics this time around. That was sort of the thought I had in mind when I picked conflicts right off the bat. Just all the magics playthrough. Capital can't afford just yet. Do I need Mercury? I'll go for the altar for now. And where has she gone? Where has she gone? Oh, she's right there. Let's just come down around. Okay, that's fine by me. Ooh, beholders. Okay, this is a long ways from their castle, so even if they send a hero to take it back, I might get it for a turn or two, which can pay off. And I think I will take all of that, and then I will see what the university has to offer. I'd rather not lose anything. So let's pull them all together. And let's see here. Like there, I guess. Is that not a space? Can I wait? Yeah, I can. I would like... It's not really a good spot for it. It'd be a lot easier if I had a ferry. Okay. There's that gap there. Okay, expert fire magic. I didn't... Yeah, nothing happened to learning as far as I remember. Grab myself fire magic. Okay, what do we have? Diplomacy, artillery, intelligence. Intelligence could be fun. I'll take it. And diplomacy... I've got enough overpowered stuff right now, you know? I don't need all of them. Okay. I think I want to go back home. And I would like to save for capital. There is that hill fort, but the Altar of Earth would allow me to move just a little bit faster and have them in my army. And I hope they should, yeah, so they both have 80 hit points. So just like before, they don't really get that much stronger. Well, they get faster and they get more damage, but their HP doesn't increase. Okay. She's actually pretty powerful. She must have a good item or something that's helping her out there. She's winning those battles, and I'm kind of surprised she is. Okay. Upgraded Altar of Thought. Yeah, I'm kind of down for that. I would like those magic elementals. But failing that, do I wait a turn? Or do I just leave and go for, say, I can't take that castle yet. I don't think I'm beating Crystal Cavern yet. Even with expert, it's still like 160, so I would need 2 of them, and they're gonna go first and tear my army apart. I need 2 firewalls to kill the Crystal Dragon, is what I'm getting at. And the rest of my army wouldn't hold up to the scrutiny. They don't seem to be coming for me. Might just take a bit of a look around. Okay. Yeah, so green is looking pretty good. And so I might want to wait, get a little bit stronger, bring something to take them down. Something that can take down the Crystal Dragons even. And I can't remember if it's 1 or if it's 3 Guardian. And that is a big, that's a big difference. I'm going to wait a turn there, and... Okay, so I just looked it up. Crystal Cavern is guarded by 3 Crystal Dragons. And I can beat 1, I'm pretty sure, with a decent army. Like, if I buy everything in here, I think I can beat 1 Crystal Dragon. I can't beat 3. Which makes me think I want to just... What? Kill blue, I guess. What's the fastest way to kill blue? Is the fastest way to kill blue just to get moving? I think it is. Okay, steady. Lord Gallon was the first to reply. His message read, Lord Vitius, I hope this message finds you well. I really have no quarrel with you personally. However, I do not need the resources that are on your land. Trade was getting way too costly for me and my people. No hard feelings. Lord Gallon. Well, if any message was meant to aggravate you, this definitely was the one. If Lord Gallon wants war, then it is war he is going to get. I don't think I really tried very hard to prevent that war. You know, I'm not a saint or anything, so too bad for him. Hire Lacus, of course. I can't hire Lacus. Ah, okay. So, one of the mods I have, I didn't think this entirely through, is the hero limit mod, which I thought I had set to 5, but I guess I set to 3. So we have a limit of 3 heroes. And it might be based on the number of towns you have. I'd have to look at the plugin to be sure. But yeah, number of heroes I have is very limited right now. That's long and short of it. And this isn't exactly what I wanted. I want to have more money left over. So let's... I guess I'll just have to live with it for now. And that will make me move a little bit faster. And Luna is going to have to take out someone. Like Pegasi for Cyclops King's Tunic is a pretty good deal. Taking out those trolls for a little bit of XP is nice. And there is a bunch of gold up here. I haven't forgotten about it. I just, you know, need the time. Maybe I should have fired Ainen because he's not going to last much longer. But yeah, let's go for these. Okay. Hey, now if opponent has fire magic, I'm in trouble. Or a good, okay. Okay. Yeah, they're looking stronger than me for sure. And yeah, oh, okay, okay. Now she has Earth Elementals in her army, which means it's going to be really slow. Unfortunately, Ainen doesn't have Pathfinding or anything, so he's not going to be much faster. But maybe. Oh yeah, those vampires get the Pendant of Courage. That's my plan. That's my plan right now. Okay, and I can beat her. Can I beat Sinka? Not. I wouldn't count on it. Okay. Save that money. Starting automatically on biggest would also be nice for, like, amount of, like, maxed out would be nice. I think Horn of the Abyss does that. Okay, Lacus. Sinka is kind of strong. I'd rather not lose those guys if I can. Yeah. I stand... No room to place fire. Yeah, stand there. Take you down. Cowards. Okay. Why did they do that? That's incredibly unreasonable of them. Yeah, they're doing fine. Okay, so that should be +5, right? That's +4. Okay, that's still a lot more power, so my firewall is now doing a lot more damage. And I don't want to fight Sinka. Yeah, no, I don't want to fight Sinka. But I do want... Ooh, Altar of Thought. I can take an Altar of Thought, so long as Sinka stays back. And I don't want to leave this town completely undefended either. Hopefully he's not... Yeah, okay, that's nice of him. Good, good. Because now I can swoop in and grab that. And they're leaving me with that for a while still, which is nice. Okay, and she's retreating. That's good, that's fine. Okay. So, I'll be taking that. And then that'll probably pull him back around, which I don't like, but what can you do? Do I want the Altar of Thought? I do. I really do. I also don't want to get too close to Sinka. Just hope for the best here. Do I grab it? I think I do. Yeah, I do grab it. Psychic Elementals. I can beat Psychic Elementals. Simple. All I have to do is not die. Okay. Send her there. Give them something to walk into. Ideally, I want them to walk through two, of course, as always. I don't know if the AI moves forward first or up first, so we'll see what happens. I guess it moves forward first. Okay. Good to know. I'm all right there. I would... Yes, thank you. I would like some. They've demonstrated how strong they are, so... How could I say no? I'll take it. Earth magic, yes, please. Okay, and then I want to fight vampires. Man, this pathfinding is great. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Okay, and Pendant of Courage will make up for that, because this is +3 luck and +3 morale. Okay, the emblem doesn't go on your neck, thank goodness. So now I shouldn't have any morale problems, even though I have undead in my army. Nobody here actually cares about morale anyways, but I can check this now. Well, I guess if I don't want my opponent to get a double move, still good to have. Okay. And I can come and take down Melodia. Castle is looking slightly threatened from Senka, and he might come and take out everything, and that is where I'm going to leave it for today. Just a quick start on this new map. I'm liking this map a lot so far. It feels very quick, very slugfesty. Luna, very fun, very strong. But I'm barely keeping up with them because, you know, I've been making misplays elsewhere and whatnot. So I'm liking it. I like always playing a little bit underdog, a little bit defensive. That's always the best part for Heroes Might and Magic. I'm not super overpowered like in the last game. It helps that I'm on hardest difficulty and trying to record at the same time. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. And I will show off more of what mods we have going here. So, you know, stay tuned for that. There's pretty exciting stuff in here. I think, personally. Like, you know, I like the changes I made. Alright, I'll see you then.